Hello and good evening.
Yes.
Welcome everybody to Two Dudes, One Cast. I'm Paul.
And I'm Jake, and this will be episode
13?
13?
Sure.
Or 14.
Something like that.
One of the two numbers. We've just done so many that I can't even remember.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to the show. Thanks again for listening, and just gonna fucking jump right into this shit if you guys are ready. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Super ready.
Alright, 2 topics each, and would you rather at the end. So, well, I guess we're like 2 weeks without an episode, so like, should we like catch people up on our lives?
Sure.
Okay, I've done nothing in the last 2 weeks, so now you're all caught up with me.
Well, we both tried to destroy at least one of our fingers. I literally lost basically a fucking fingernail. Not to sound like a bitch, but those things bleed a lot.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I just tried to amputate a finger by catching it on a rivet on a backboard, and
9-foot board.
And my fat ass, just kind of all my weight on that one finger coming down, just definitely did not help it look good in the end run.
And I mean, unlike most married women, we're about to get 10 inches tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Of snow. Snow, that is.
I have we had this conversation where I'm like, you know, I really hate snow. And
not really.
I told this to some person in my class, right? And they're just like, well, you were born in the wrong state. And I was like, you don't fucking say. Like, yeah, sorry, I don't have any control over where my parents decide to fuck each other.
Right. That's pretty great.
He's like, damn, bro, it was a joke. I was like, so was what I said. Also, it was kind of serious, too.
I'm going to let one roll into the other with that one.
Yeah.
No, I actually do control where my parents fuck.
Yeah. I tell them now. I just walk in, I'm like, not here. Take this outside.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you already have the room.
All right. So you wanna get cracking, or you want me to?
We can get cracking. So for everybody whipping out their America boners, the opening ceremony is going on right now. It's Olympics time. Pull out the American flags, grill up some hot dogs, drink cheap domestic beer, tell everybody else that we're better than them. Be fucking America.
America.
Shoot some guns into the sky. Do burnouts in trucks.
Fucking Winter Olympics too, so like the most boring parts.
So I wanted to bring up some strange or odd facts about the Olympics.
Yeah.
The first one isn't super strange, I would say. No white person has ever run 100 meters in under 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
The closest ever was a dude out of Poland who ran it in 10 flat, but he has not beat 10 seconds.
Wow.
And that was 40 years ago.
And what's the record right now?
Usain Bolt.
Obviously.
At 9.69 seconds.
Oh, okay. So
And I quote, he kind of slowed down at the end.
All right, that's good. That's enough for me. I think he's one of those people that just like takes being fast way too seriously. Also, like in that, like when celebrities get pets, I think it's really awesome when they get pets that represent their lifestyle.
Right. And
Usain Bolt has a pet cheetah.
Awesome.
Which is the fastest land animal.
Besides Usain Bolt.
I mean, no, it's definitely faster than Usain Bolt. But yeah, so like, I mean,
gold medals have not been pure gold in 96 years. Not really, like, surprising, really, there.
But what are they made of now?
Silver.
That's ironic.
Yep.
So no matter what you win, you second place at best?
Yep. It is a silver medal that is coated in gold.
Actual gold, though?
Gold plating, and it doesn't specify the carat.
Gotcha.
In 1900 Olympic in France, winners got paintings instead of gold medals.
That sounds like France.
Super. Mwah, mwah.
Like, here's your amateur drawing of an elephant. I had my child finger paint it while we were waiting for the ceremony to end.
No, it's art. This one actually, like, really, I thought was super hysterical. So, for the first Olympic drug suspension, it happened in 1968.
Okay.
What do you think was the drug that this person got suspended for?
Oh,
1968.
boy. 1968, it had to be pot.
You are not correct.
Oh.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay.
Hans Gunnar Linjewal. I probably fucked all of that up.
Oh, yeah. You don't say.
He was suspended for testing positive for a banned substance, alcohol. He drank several beers before the pentathlon. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's like you run, you swim, you fucking like obstacle course. I think there's a shooting range at some point in the middle of it. It's pretty fucking metal.
Yeah, and so yeah, he showed up pretty tipsy and got kicked out because it was a banned substance.
Oh my god. They killed him when he got home.
Yeah,
it's just
they're
so
like you die. That's
okay,
it.
it's just like, okay, seriously, I like drinking as much as the next alcoholic.
Yes.
You can't just tune that down for your day at the Olympics.
Hans was like, no, yeah.
Priorities.
So yeah, those are some crazy facts that I thought were amazing. The alcohol one was probably my favorite.
I must throw back my Hefeweizen.
What you mean
before
drunk?
das Racing.
He's not that drunk.
It sounds German, and you know the national beverage in Germany is beer. So maybe instead of like water, they're just like, "Here's your beer, Hans."
Go. I guess he was Swedish. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, he was Swedish?
He was Swedish.
Oh, I thought he was German.
Hans,
when I hear Hans, yeah.
Yeah. Gruber.
Yes. All right, so you did one on the Olympics, so I figured I'd kind of bounce off of you with my first topic. And
it's almost like we were rings that were held together.
Yeah, sure. So when this actually it's kind of similar to when we had your sister on the show when I talked about obscure sports.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I actually did
the outhouse racing.
Yes, the Michigan outhouse racing. But what I did was sports that were in the Olympics at one point.
Okay,
and,
so no longer, or they were, and then like they're not.
They were, and they aren't anymore. Okay. And I tried to pick some of the silliest sounding ones. I only did a few because honestly, I was kind of disappointed. Like I figured there'd be like, you know, just like people just doing weird things, but it is the Olympics, so it has to be recognized worldwide. Yeah. So one of the first ones was in 1924. There was an Olympic event called Le Can, which picture fencing. Okay. Now replace the swords with wooden canes.
A cane?
Like a wooden stick, pretty much.
Okay.
And you just beat the shit out of each other with sticks.
I mean... Yeah?
Yeah, and that was it. That was 1924.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Depression era. Maybe they couldn't afford
They couldn't
swords.
afford to make a sword. Yeah.
They're like, go out, chop this tree down.
I think the nation's combined, or the fucking world's combined wealth could afford some swords for the combatants. Apparently, they just preferred to beat each other with sticks.
They're like, you know what, fuck it.
They're like, you can leave more wounds this way. Because you can't shank someone when you're fencing. They got the little nub on the tip or whatever.
That is true.
And also, I didn't read too much into it, but maybe in Le Can, you don't have to stop when you jab them. You can just fucking club the shit out of them. So
just start wailing
You can win by knockout.
Like that kid in the Philippines who got caned for doing graffiti. They just started whacking the shit out of him.
Yeah. Okay. So another Olympic event that actually was relatively recent. In 1984, they had solo synchronized swimming. It sounds kind of like an oxymoron, doesn't it?
It sounds.
So when you think synchronized swimming, you think yeah. So when you think synchronized swimming, you think you're synchronized with, I don't know,
Another human.
anything else. So I guess their logic was you're synchronized with the music or whatever.
That just sounds super lonely.
It sounds depressing
It
as
does.
fuck. Yeah. And the one that I thought was definitely the best was this event only took place once, and this was in 1900. It was live pigeon shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, so this
Continuing
was
with the America, did we just dominate that event?
I did not read who got the gold medal. I did read that the person who did get the gold medal killed 21 pigeons for their shooting.
Wow.
There was at least 300 dead pigeons on the field by the end of the event, though, and it was a fucking mess.
So just the logistics of cleaning pigeons is why.
So in my mind, I figure 2 birds, 1 stone mentality. You could just have all these wedding processions at once. You know how they release the doves?
Yeah.
When the bride and groom walk out. So you have like 80 couples get married, and then they release the birds, and then you start the event, and everyone just opens fire.
It would definitely add some more excitement to the wedding party.
I mean, I'm just good at making things coincide. You know, I'm all about efficiency. So
economics and efficiency, just mending those two beautiful
and
together.
I really like the phrase 2 birds with 1 stone for this conversation.
Yes, that is pretty incredible.
Or 2 birds, 1 bullet, or wedding
one
party.
Shell. 2 birds,
know.
1 shell.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, that's amazing.
And okay, so the last one, it wasn't technically an event, and this one isn't necessarily ridiculous so much as just like it kind of bothers me that it was taken out. So they actually had wheelchair racing in the Olympics.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's in the Paralympics,
yeah.
Which for those that don't know, the Paralympics are for physically handicapped individuals, as the Special Olympics are for mentally handicapped individuals. So, wheelchair racing, they had a women's 800 meter and a men's 1500 meter. And it went from 1984 to 2004.
Wow, okay.
So until quite recently.
Yeah, so what, 5 Olympics?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 20 years, so 5 Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
And I guess they didn't technically consider it an Olympic event so much as almost honestly, almost like a sideshow. But like I feel like
horrible.
Yeah, in my opinion, like stuff like this, like why don't they just fucking put that in there? You know, like throw more events. Why can't someone with fucking spinal bifida win a gold medal for their country? Yeah. Why does everyone have to be like fucking 2 legs and genetically perfection to contribute? But especially
like literally in today's world.
Yeah, and it's we're supposed to be like a progressive society.
Right.
Everyone's all the Me Too movement, and
they're like, no, take Captain Wheels over here and put them in their own category.
Yeah, I agree there. So I was like, I saw that there was the wheelchair racing, and it was kind of made me scratch my head a little bit because it was like, hey, that's pretty cool that they did that, and they're like, yeah, but they didn't actually win anything.
That sucks. I really want to watch videos now, though, because I feel like that would be intense.
Well, I mean, watch the Paralympics in general. I mean, or the Special Olympics even. There's some crazy talented individuals.
Dude, have you seen the guys play hockey with no legs? Or like their legs don't work?
No, I have not. Yeah,
they basically sit on a single skate. It's insane.
I think my dad once had an alumni game in college where they had to play basketball on donkeys.
What?
That's all I got. I'm
so intrigued by that.
There's
so many asses on the court.
I'll get the details from him so I can talk about it in more depth.
That just
sometime.
blew my mind. Of like, I'm like, holy shit, what?
But oh yeah, so while we're talking basketball and wheelchairs, might as well quick shout out to Kanye West when he. Did you not hear about this? Okay, I think this.
The look on my face, I guess, is telling you I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think it was that recent, but apparently Kanye West played basketball against a bunch of kids in wheelchairs as like some sort of charity event.
Yeah.
And proceeded to just fucking hold nothing back and be a total shit sandwich on Dick Red because obviously he's Kanye fucking West.
Yeah. I mean, what did we expect?
Oh my god, he obliterated these kids in wheelchairs. And felt good about it.
I was really hoping that you were going to say these like wheelchair kids just dicked on Kanye.
I wish, but I mean, there's certain limits to mobility when you're in a fucking wheelchair.
I would have been like, Timmy, set up the screen! And then they just fucking right in the kneecaps.
Oh, I'd have just fucking just run him over or something, punched him in his stupid face. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got. I mean, there's obviously a lot more sports that were in the Olympics that I read about that,
didn't quite make the cool list.
I think there's a couple that were pretty close. Like there's motorboating, professional motorboating, because that's athletic. No, I mean in a boat with a motor.
That's way less.
That was an Olympic sport.
That's way less fun.
Also, there was a lot of horse stuff, horse long jump and horse high jump.
Not really a person thing.
Well, it's funny because you wouldn't believe it, but the world record for the horse long jump is like 6.14 meters or something. The world record for a human long jump is like 8 point something.
Wow. That's incredible.
Right. Also, kind of dumb.
Horses need to get more competitive.
Yeah.
They need
Step
to
it up,
get
horses.
outside of their realm.
Also, they're animals that don't really know. Kind of like I saw this experiment a while back. These people were trying to demonstrate like human long jump versus a dog, like jumping into a pool of water. And they had the dog, they just hung like a piece of meat out or whatever and had the dog jump. And they had the person jump or whatever. And the dog, like, obviously doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
They're just instinct.
Yeah.
Go get the meat. And this thing just fucking launched. Like, just blew this fucking professional long jumper out of the water. And it just, like, didn't give two shits. Like, literally zero cares about what the fucking event was.
That's awesome. He's just like, I got my meats.
It was literally just natural potential versus someone who trains their entire fucking being around doing it. And it was just no contest.
That's incredible. I love that.
So animals versus people and stuff like that is kind of silly to me and shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, because they dominate us.
Right. Well, yes, with little to no effort.
Yeah.
If you could somehow train a fucking, like a kangaroo to kickbox or a horse to long jump, I feel like it would again prove that humans are only fucking special because we think.
Mr. Ed comes in, he's like, watch out, motherfuckers.
He just beats the Grandmaster in chess.
He's like, I'm done now.
With hooves.
I'm leader now.
Alright, yeah, that's all I got for the Olympic sports.
I like it, keeping all that.
Yeah, America.
So the next thing I wanted to roll into was, did you hear about deep fakes or like deep fakes apps?
I did not hear about this.
Okay,
I honestly have no idea what it is, and I'm waiting with bated breath.
There's been this big thing on the internet lately where these apps are coming out where you can take someone's image. So, like, say I wanted to look myself up. So I would find myself, or someone wanted to look me up. So they look up Paul on social media, and they find my face and pictures of me, and they take all these pictures, and they put them into this app. There's one that's called Deepfakes. There's another one that's escaping my mind right now. And so they upload all these pictures of me, and then they put it on a porn.
Okay, I did hear about this.
And an AI will run like all the simulations and put my face on a person.
Okay, I have heard about this.
Yeah, so the big thing that's been coming out now is celebrities.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because you have, what? The highest quality photographs and mazillions of photos of them.
Yeah.
So, obviously, we've got, Margot Robbie, Emma Stone, Emma Watson, Jennifer Aniston, just all these, like, high model celebrities being put into porns because they have, like, ultra high definition photos all over the internet.
It's just every facial expression they've ever made.
Yes, very, very much. And, pure scientific research.
Yeah.
I was like, let's see what this... Fairly decent.
Yeah, I heard... Okay, so I have heard about this. I didn't know that was the name of it. I heard there's like a really ridiculous one of Daisy Ridley.
Yes.
Of Star Wars fame.
Yes.
That was on one of the podcasts I was listening to. They were talking about it, and they started, like, researching or whatever, and they're like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Daisy's definitely on there. And so as of, like, today, so February 8th, so Pornhub actually, like, released a statement. They said, we don't believe in this. We're going to take down these, deep fakes. Because basically what they're saying is the image of someone was not consenting to be in
right,
porn.
And that's a lot of the advertising for celebrities involves using their image, and they get paid a lot of money for it. I mean, even the fucking retarded ass Kardashians get like $80 million to drink a fucking Pepsi on Instagram.
Right. Exactly.
So.
Exactly to your point. So Pornhub came up and they're like, we're not going to support this. But, we're 9 o'clock into the day of the 8th. If you search deepfakes on Pornhub, you still get a decent amount of stuff. So, hey, maybe they need a couple days to pull some things off their servers, but videos are still there.
They're pretty known for, like if they make a decision, they try pretty hard to stand behind it. They fucking...
Pornhub.
As far as porn sites go, I guess they kind of have morals.
Very ethical.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know what to say. It's just like, I hear about the random shit they do all the time. Oh, yeah. Here's one I heard about them. Apparently, before the Super Bowl. So I guess the people in Philadelphia for the national championship or whatever, they smeared the fucking light posts with Crisco so people wouldn't be climbing on them. Mm. And they released a statement saying they wouldn't be doing it again. So Pornhub released a statement to them like, hey, you can use a bunch of lube from us. I was like, count on Pornhub. Always trying to advertise. They're like, try out this sick lube.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I like how they're like, this is a market. We can adhere to it.
Yeah. They're just like, we got this, guys.
Yeah, I just thought it was amazing. But on the counterpart of that, like, imagine if, like, your ex or something, and you were pissed off at your ex. And you had all these pictures of your ex, you could literally just upload them to the same program and then make a porn about your ex.
I wouldn't even make a porn. I'd just, like, put their face on, like, a hobo in a dumpster fire or something, Like, there's so many more creative things you can do than put them in some hate fucking video.
Right.
Like, wow. I proportioned her to my interests, but for some reason... I don't feel better about this.
Right. This is bringing up weird feelings.
I mean, it'd be like, I think it'd be easier to just, like, shame guys. Like, say suddenly, like, I become famous or something. My face is all over the media and everything. My ex just superimposes my face onto someone with a micro penis and everyone's just laughing at him. It'd be like, wow, it's like the high school locker room all over again, Damn
it, I thought this was over.
Like, shit. Couldn't even give me abs in the video.
Do they know about shrinkage? Do they know about shrinkage?
It was cold. But yeah, like, it's just, I mean, I see it more as, like, people doing, like, their own fucking personal, just, like, shit on their own computer, just find their favorite video. slap fucking, Jennifer Lawrence face on some
Nicolas
supermodel.
Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage on some chick that they like. Or just Owen Wilson sound effects. Just wow.
Bam.
Wow. Just,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
the Owen Wilson O face. Oh my god, dude.
Just every time
So
she's screaming.
now I need to do a deep fake, and I'll just put Owen Wilson's face on some random chick. just getting it good, and just wow. Just the whole video is
my
just
God,
Owen
that
Wilson saying wow.
That would be amazing. That would make amazing moments.
All right, yeah. So, anything else about this deep fake, or how long you think it's gonna take before celebrities start just laying the hammer down, and they start, fucking.
I don't know. I know Emma Watson is pretty pissed because she's all about the powerful women, and I'm not discounting that, but I'm just saying she's like a huge leader in the cause.
Yeah,
so,
she's very politically active.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
well, just active in general.
Yeah, for the equality of women, the empowerment of women. So I think her fighting her case is a lot bigger. And then also Gal Gadot was pretty famous for saying that she wouldn't do the second Wonder Woman movie.
She wouldn't?
Yeah, because the director was accused of sexual assault. All that stuff. So she said she's out for Wonder Woman 2. Unless he drops out. So I think them.
So I guess they're getting a new director, huh?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
There'd be like national riots.
Yeah. So I think the two of them have definitely more. Not to say these other girls don't have incentive for ruining up their image,
just have.
but
They're more at the forefront.
right. Yeah.
So
exactly.
I honestly I am so 100% on their side at this point, because it's so blatantly targeted towards female celebrities. I don't imagine there's many women
on there.
Yeah, I don't imagine there's many women. Well, I mean there could be, or even fucking gay fellows or whatever, just slapping Ryan Reynolds' face on some porn star, but it's just gonna it's mostly gonna be lonely fucking dudes living in their mom's basement or whatever, just going to Pound Town on themselves, just superimposing Margot Robbie onto some fucking, Harley Quinn cosplayer.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it is entertaining thinking of just some weird shit you could do. Like,
right.
You said Steve Buscemi. I feel like we could make something funny out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking...
Possibilities are literally endless.
He's looking at his lover and at the poster on the wall at the same time,
Getting the camera shot and the beauty shot all in the same time.
Be like, looks like Steve's about to climax. His eye rolls more than usual.
Which one?
Yes.
Camera guy 2 is like, go ahead. Get ready for the tap in the back of the head.
Get it so it looks like he's looking into the camera. The screen just splits down the middle.
Like a chameleon.
He just got one on either side of the room he's looking at. Alright, I think that's enough hate on Steve Buscemi.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, but yeah, I think women definitely being proactive about this. It's
very smart.
It's, well, not necessarily smart, so is justified.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so, and, okay. Segue, Sally, that is a great topic to lead into the next one. So, my next topic is odd fetishes.
Ooh, that did go really well.
Right? Yeah, so,
Seeing
from
Daisy
Steve
Ridley
Buscemi's
again.
crossed eyes to... okay, so I got all of these from Cracked.com.
Nice.
In case people are curious. So there's a lot of fetishes people have. I mean, some people are into bondage. Some people are into autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
I don't judge. If you want to dress up like a flying squirrel, whip your dick out and plow someone, and they're cool with it, more power to you. Just make sure the door's closed if I'm in the house.
Locked.
Paul.
It was once.
It was one time. I just watched Zootopia.
You like my bushy tail?
Seriously, oh my god. Like, is it just me, or is it kind of like weird how like Disney like sexualizes animal characters in some movies?
Yeah, it's there.
I mean, like,
they've got to give something for the adults, though. I don't think it's purely just to sexualize. I think it's, parents are there watching the movie.
I mean, like, it's just like Zootopia, great flick.
Right.
But like, the fucking rabbit makes like a bunny fucking joke at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like wearing her tight jeans, like popping on her ass and stuff. I'm like, this is odd. This is off.
Yeah. And you're like, what am
dude,
I
the
watching
fucking
right
internet exploded, okay? Like, Rule 34.
There's probably
if it exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, the list of fucking Zootopia shit is endless. I don't remember what I was reading, but there was like...
But it was in there.
Yes. It was very much in there. And she apparently has some sort of romantic relationship with a fox.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
Because, bunnies and foxes, like...
Makes sense, right?
Genetic combination. For,
yeah.
I think they'd be cute babies, though.
For fox's sake.
Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, there's one sexual fetish that I think everyone can get on board with. All they need to do is try it. It's formicophilia.
Okay.
And that is sexual pleasure derived from insects like maggots, ants, etc. on your body, chewing on your naughty bits, etc., etc. Because nothing turns me on more than grasshoppers pinching my nipples.
Yeah, that is so oddly strange. Like, I don't even know where to begin with that.
Okay, so I wonder, there's actually like a huge market for bee porn.
Bee?
Bees.
Fuck bees.
Like yellow and black.
Fuck
yes.
bees.
Your favorite.
Yeah.
It'd be ironic if you had a fetish for them.
Yeah, that would be.
But okay,
Consider
so like
they can kill me.
I haven't personally watched any bee porn. I've just heard the horror stories of them like flying in and out of like
that might be the
dicks.
greatest line ever in a podcast.
What?
So I'm not personally watching bee porn.
I prefer A porn.
Yeah.
No, seriously, there's like videos of like dudes getting bees fucking like flying in and out of their fucking junk and stuff. Yeah.
Dear Jesus, what?
And
Some
chicks
people
getting their fucking twats and shit stung by bees, like that's
just too much.
Does not sound appealing, right? Like
we've crossed the line. We've gone too far.
I almost like, dude, I got my phone in front of me. I almost feel like looking some of this shit up, but I don't feel like vomiting tonight.
Right.
So maybe next time we bring up some weird sex stuff, we can watch a video and narrate for everyone.
Scientific research.
So, do you know anyone that's afraid of clowns?
Yes.
Okay, so the fear of clowns is called coulrophobia. So guess what coulrophilia is?
Not afraid of clowns?
Oh, very much the opposite. That is seeing Pennywise in the new It movie and wanting some of that sweet, sweet clown up in you.
Oh, okay. So there's a market for this.
Yeah, coulrophilia is you're sexually turned on by clowns, jesters, mimes, or anything of the similar sort.
So if somebody's got Mr. Mime and Pokemon Go, you're good to go.
So I feel like could you like half-ass it and just go on like squeaky noses?
Right.
And just when you think she's losing interest, you just give it a wah.
I mean, it's definitely possible, and I think any guy will do anything to get laid.
You just got like size 30 shoes when you walk into the bedroom.
just pulling stuff out of there.
Yeah, you're like making balloon animals while you're getting busy.
Oh my God.
Just like you're like
hold on to this.
You're like
Take
you
this.
like check this out, and you just like, blow this balloon up, fold it around. It's a penis.
And you're like,
now I'm gonna pleasure you.
Yeah. Wait till you see the next one.
I made it life size too. That's why you can't feel it.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so there's obviously a ton more, but I'll do one more, and that one is clismophilia. I think I'm pronouncing it right. But
Okay.
I think everyone could be a fan of this. It is the receiving sexual pleasure from liquids entering and exiting dat ass. So I guess
I don't like the entering as much.
so I mean, if you're one of those people that likes fucking butt chugging,
Yeah.
two birds.
Yeah.
I mean, you fucking
Uno Stono.
yeah, you'd fucking dump a fifth of tequila in there, spray it out over your partner, and you've reached climax.
You are good to go with that.
You're
one.
drunk, you orgasmed, bada bing, bada boom, you know?
And you're completely done.
Yeah. Problem solved.
Completely.
Just everything you wanted in like 5-10 minutes. Everything your
5 to
partner
10
could never
minutes.
deliver.
That's a marathon, man.
It's just funny because reading the description of this, it was one of those. They're just like, this is kind of one of those things where it's really nice because there's people on both sides of the field.
Right.
Some like receiving and some like giving.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
yeah. Thanks for that visual. So I'm just that guy. Like, I don't like it in my own ass, but I will be the first person to shove a funnel in your butthole.
Right. You're like, probably not the best idea.
And do you think like you get like vegans or whatever, and they're like, excuse me,
Yeah.
kale juice only.
Right. And you're like, not possible.
Yeah. And I mean, I think we've talked a bit before about like, I don't know if you have any sexual fetishes. You don't have to disclose on the show or anything, but I like to consider myself a pretty open-minded person. You know?
Right.
It's like, you know, I think the furthest down that dark road I'll go willingly that I'll admit is just like people in their golden showers. All right.
Right.
If you want piss, I'll piss on you. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. No problems.
Yeah.
There's just I got some rules. Okay. 1, not in my fucking room.
Yeah.
We taking this back to your place. 2, that's gonna look like a fucking Dexter scene.
Oh,
okay. Saran wrapping everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Cause quick cleanup. And 3, take a goddamn shower afterwards.
Too long.
Yeah.
Too
Just
freaking long.
yeah. Like I mean, get it out of the way. Just all right. I hosed you down. Now hose yourself off.
Right.
And then now make me happy. Shit
Somebody
on my
has to,
chest.
right, yeah.
Yeah, so as far as weird fetishes, those were just some quick ones I found. But there's obviously some odd
Oh,
ones.
just too many out there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's just more every year.
And they're going to keep growing day by day and get more insane.
And entertaining.
Yes. Which we try for you guys every single day.
Yeah.
Alright, it's everybody's favorite time of the show. So
Yeah.
we go to
Would you rather?
So I'll lead with the would you rather.
Bring it on.
So, would you rather lose sense of taste or once a month lose a single fingernail?
Like, does it grow back?
It'll grow back, but if it doesn't grow back in time, you still lose another one. So just like every 30 days, you're losing a fingernail.
So what happens when you run out of fingernails? They just don't grow back?
Then it starts again from the most growth.
Yeah, I'd lose a fingernail.
Yeah.
Yeah, life goes on. Bandage your hands up.
Yeah.
Makes a good story.
Yeah.
I couldn't lose taste. I mean, look at me, dude. I'm not exactly a person who avoids food.
Right.
So if I lost sense of taste, my life would be like half of my life would just be ruined.
It'd be gone at that
Henceforth,
point.
yeah, I'd be
just
like
done. Super done.
yeah, I'd be like, you might as well just take my fucking throat, just cut my throat, take my tongue out, just kill me.
Just end me now.
Yeah.
End me now.
I mean, like, wow, this steak tastes like nothing.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I really appreciate it. Now I know what water tastes like.
Right.
Everything else.
Yeah. And you're like,
No, thank you.
I'm done. That's the least I want to do.
Yeah, so definitely I would go fingernail-less for eternity if it meant having taste.
Yeah. I'd lose the taste.
No shit.
Just to be that crazy guy.
Why?
Just because I feel like if I wasn't healthy enough, my fingers wouldn't grow back fast enough. So after a while, I just had these like terrible hands, and that day to day would kill me.
You just don't have a fingernail. That's it. I mean,
That's how I feel. I'm just like, don't try my food.
I feel like life goes on.
Yeah.
If you got no fingernails, if you can't taste anything though,
That's rough.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you like certain foods,
True. They'd be all gone at that point.
they'd be unenjoyable. You'd just feel the texture. That would be the only difference.
Yeah. Which would be so strange.
Yeah.
To taste a texture without associating it to a flavor.
It'd be like plugging your nose while you eat.
Yeah.
Henceforth.
Right.
I hear that helps give it a taste.
Oh. Interesting.
You never seen like kids do that, where they like hold their nose while they eat something they don't want to?
No, not really, actually.
A lot of taste is derived from sense of smell, so I guess if you plug your nose, it helps avoid taste.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so there's that one. Alright, so my would you rather is obviously a little bit ridiculous, as usual.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, would you rather have super strength but suffer from osteoporosis, which for those of you that don't know, that's brittle bones. Pretty much guaranteeing every time you utilize your super strength, you break something.
Okay.
Or the ability to shapeshift, but it's random every time, even when you try to change back.
Oh, first one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I feel like shape-shifting into so many different people, even if you have like an act for it, is just going to peter out so quickly.
Well, I'm talking, like you have your original you as a human,
Right.
and then literally everything else on Earth.
Yeah.
Just random.
Right.
That you can do it at will.
Yeah, so I'd do one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd like to be just perpetually broken.
Yes, exactly. I'm just like, flip a couple switches.
Yeah.
Reset the breaker on those guys.
Man, I don't know. I feel like I'd go for the shape shifting just because I'd just like hang out for a minute. I'd be like, all right, it's gonna take a while, but I'll get to where I want to be.
Right, exactly. You're like, I'm gonna look like you. I'm gonna look like you.
No, it's not even looking like other people. Like when I wrote this down, I'm thinking, so you got just one human.
Yeah.
But it's animals for the rest.
Right.
It's just like, and when you change back to you, you're just fucking you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
But either way, you're not really sure when you're
Right.
gonna be you again. You'd be like, wow, I wanted to be a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking flamingo.
Right.
So
Skip leg day every day.
And then now I'm stuck as a fucking walrus.
Didn't work out exactly the way you wanted it to.
Still, like, super strength with osteoporosis, I mean, like, man, that would suck ass. Because it's just like, I can bench like 6 tons. People would be like, prove it. I'd be like, no.
No,
I can't. Just, my arms just healed
Yeah, that
after I
would
picked
suck.
up a 20-pound box and shattered my
That would be
fucking rib cage.
Oh man, that was nice. Good to get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, so we'll have to double up.
Yes.
Fucking because we skipped last week. So
We'll definitely get a couple episodes coming your guys' way, so look forward to those. Reach out to us again on social media or wherever you can find us.
and I think again we should remind people that episode 20 gonna be a big deal.
Ooh,
Do some
episode 20 will be crazy.
some erotic fan fiction for the
Yeah.
fans. And we'll remind everyone when we get there, but this is going to be one where the parents should not listen. Like,
Yes.
I know some of your family listens, but I will say hands down without a doubt that my mom will fucking never talk to me again if she listens to that episode. So I'm hoping you guys do.
Yes, exactly. Could not agree more on that one.
But again, as always, thank you guys so much for listening. It's great to have some people that enjoy what we have to say. And, well, with that being said, I'm Jake.
And I'm Paul.
And thanks so much, everybody.
Hell yeah.